Hello and welcome to another edition of Life After Kids with Doctors Brooke and Lynn. I'm Dr. Brooke.
And I'm Dr. Lynn.
And we're so glad you're here today. We are talking about our third foundation.
Vitality.
It's physical health is really what we're going for there, right? There are so many components of having your best days be in your midlife, right? And there are so many components that we talk about, and one of them is physical health. But the other piece to vitality is not just physical health, it's building your strength and your endurance and, right?
Yeah.
Becoming a stronger person in yourself. Yeah. It's an important thing to talk about, but also it's talked about a lot.
Yes. Yep.
So I guess the discussion is like, how do we take physical health and make it more applicable to women at our age?
Yeah, well,
and in our stage.
And why is it important? Why should I pay attention to it?
And also, it could look different now than how it looked when we were younger.
Absolutely. So we're now in a stage where we're having to, fix dead and damaged cells.
That's right.
More so, when we're younger, we're regenerating. We still regenerate our cells about every 3 to 6 months or so. Our entire body is grown new.
So awesome.
I know, it's amazing. But our, the wear and tear and the toxins and all of the things that creep into our cellular structures, they have wreak havoc on our body and our functions, and it's something to be aware of as we age.
Yeah, I agree. And I think two key components for us as women as we're aging, well, I guess you could say three, is obviously heart health. So you have doing something physical to keep your cardiovascular health. But also I think things that can be missed are your bone density. When you exercise and work out, you're creating bone density, which is so important for us as women. And then also building strength.
Yeah.
Like I think, and I'll go a step further, flexibility. Like when I was in practice, I used to tell my patients, like, how often do you just do hamstring stretches? Because I'm not trying to be, late stage in the game and not being able to bend over and tie my own shoes.
Absolutely.
And do you know how many people can't do that?
Yeah. It's all about function. And
and that's another that's why I say it's not just like physical health. It goes beyond that. It's like, how can we set ourselves up for being our best selves and still being to do all the things we're doing now down the road? And once again, what we do now is setting us up for 10, 20, 30 years down
just
the road.
like what we did 20 years ago has put us here.
Yeah, exactly.
And so if we like that product, then keep doing what you've been doing. But if you don't like the product currently, you need to change the script.
Right, exactly.
So let's talk about weightlifting for a little while, because you touched on it with, you mentioned bone density. Weightlifting is one of those things that can help that. And not even so much talking about weightlifting, talk about building lean muscle. Because there's multiple ways to do that. And we, most of us know that that's so important, because fat cells generate hormones, they generate estrogen, and those are things that we really need to have in balance in our body. Otherwise, we're going to have health symptoms and conditions, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And second to that, with weightlifting or just getting stronger, is like, I want to be the one to carry my heavy stuff up the stairs to my room. Like, I don't want to have to rely on somebody else to do something I should be able to do. I don't care about what my age is, right? Like, I don't want to have to call my husband in or somebody else because I can't move this. I mean, some things obviously, but you know what I'm saying?
I do.
Like, I want to be strong in my body, and I want to be able to lift the thing or do the thing or whatever.
And that goes to flexibility too. I mean, when we sit all day long, then our hamstrings are going to be tight. And so we have to counteract that by doing as much stretching as we need to overcome all that sitting.
Yeah, and I think we could just finish up talking just about stretching, which we do these on the fly, so we didn't even know we were going to talk about this. But let's just take a moment to talk about that too, because I would tell clients and patients, like, everybody wants to do the exercise and the workout. You want to spend the time there, which is great. You need to. But nobody wants to do the stretch because it's like, it's meaning, like, it's a waste of time. I'm not going to create, like, the body that I want with it. Like, it's not going to give me something that I want to see. Do you know what I mean? It's not like a concrete thing that you can track. But
or get
it's
a result
so
from.
important.
Yeah.
A, because you want to be flexible in your body to move, like we just discussed, but also B, you set yourself up then when you do a harder workout to not get injured.
Yes.
And that's so key. My Anthony, my son, was just talking about this with his trainer. Now he's going into college, but it's the same concept. Like if you're not stretching, you're setting yourself up for an injury when you do go all out.
Yeah.
And so that, if you're not building some simple stretches, and by the way, if you guys want more of this, let us know, because we can give you all kinds of that's our wheelhouse.
Yes.
Working with patients is the body structure and things like that,
Yeah.
right? So.
Yeah, we should break that down. On our social, we'll have examples of stretching and just different things, because talking about all of this is one thing, and that's where it starts, because you have to know why.
Yeah.
Why would I do
Absolutely.
these things? And then the next step is action and implementing
Yeah,
it.
application.
And the number one reason why people don't apply or implement something is because of overwhelm or confusion. And so the point of the service, that we bring to you is to make sure that we just chunk it up into small, easy steps that you guys
Right.
can add these things in and
Absolutely.
actually see the result that comes from doing it every day.
That's right. And remember, once again, like we said, I don't remember when we said it. We said it so many times. I've said it in posts. I've said it speaking. We've said it just to each other through life. It's the little things.
It's the little
It's
things.
the little things that make the big things. And it's the little things we want to
Yep.
miss. So anyway, do you have anything else to add today, my friend?
No, that was good. I think that was good. I think
Not
you
to
need to do
toot
a
our own
stretching
horn, but
class
high
on
five.
the Facebook page.
That was
yeah.
good.
Yeah, it was.
I love it. So ladies, thanks for joining us. This is Life After Kids.
We're so glad you're here.
We're so glad you're here. Have an awesome day.